Hi, I'm James Kreider, and I want to thank you for inviting me to the International Automotive Safety Conference, giving me the opportunity to talk to you about in-vehicle technology in vehicles today. Today I'm going to be going over the benefits as well as the regulations and safety as we pursue this newfound battleground, if you will, in the automotive industry. So, as you're all aware, it's very difficult nowadays to come across a vehicle that doesn't have some form of technology in it. Down to the computers that control the engine, there's computers on board to help keep you safe from oncoming vehicles, keep you inside your lane, as well as connecting your mobile device and your world outside of the vehicle inside the vehicle, ensuring you have a seamless connection on that front. These benefits are highly uh, adaptive and accepted by the community as we ever increasingly become more attached to our mobile phones. We don't want to be in an environment where we have to detach ourselves, and our customers don't want to be in an environment where they have to detach themselves from their phones and their devices that have become their world, the center of their world. So we offer a ton of technology in all of the manufactured vehicles, such as in-vehicle technology with phone connectivity to have a seamless conversation on the phone while driving hands-free to ensure that safety factor. Text message notification, text message reply. These are all things that we do outside of the vehicle that are trying to be adopted now inside the vehicle to some great success. Recently, in the past couple of years, there have been integration with Google Voice on the Android systems as well as Siri on the Apple systems, where you can actually use the microphone in the vehicle to send, receive messages just as you would use those voice commands on the phone. Now, this is a very promising turn of events for vehicle manufacturers because no longer do the manufacturers have to worry about the hardware, the software integrated to all these different variety of cell phones. You're able to push off the software aspect of the technology onto the phone companies, which update much more regularly than you could ever do in a vehicle turnover, a vehicle upgrade, which usually happens between 2 to 3 years. You get a refresh of a vehicle, and in about 5 6 years, you get a full upgrade of the vehicle's technology, outer, exterior, and that's sort of the life cycle of a vehicle in an automotive industry. However, the technology industry, they're turning phones out every year. New features, new advancements. They're coming up with updates, sometimes once a month with updated features. And this allows the manufacturers to only have to worry about their hardware, their technology, and the software they have to just connect to the phones that are out there on the market. Leave the heavy lifting to the phone manufacturers and the updates that they can turn out, and just make the vehicle a port that you can push your phone's technology, your phone's contacts, text messages, apps through the vehicle technology, and allow the customer to experience it hands-free. And that helps eliminate the need for customers to have to reach into their pocket, pull out a cell phone, check the weather, or go to Stitcher and pull up a new podcast or Pandora and choose a different station. Even text messaging saying hi or bye or I'll be there in 10 minutes. All these things are detrimental to the safety of not only the driver but also those on the road. And allowing the integration to the vehicle technology to essentially be a central hub for your phone's data to be pushed through the apps, the contacts, just to be displayed on that and be able to use what software is in the vehicle with that technology, hopefully in the future will eliminate 100% of vehicle fatalities as a result of distracted driving through mobile use. Now, there's a lot of regulations out there already in place to help eliminate these distracted driving scenarios and help eliminate the casualties that are brought on by this, such as states that don't allow you to talk on your phone or operate a phone while driving. These are all good and well. However, vehicles as a source of transportation, because it's been so widely adaptive over the decades, it's impossible for police to fully regulate these these laws. You can't have a policeman next to every car. You can't have a policeman on every road. So while it helps deter, it doesn't eliminate. Uh, and hopefully in the future, vehicles will no longer, be able to reach certain speeds or go certain speeds when they sense that a phone is in operation. We have technology today that helps the vehicle know when drivers are dozing off due to heart rate monitors, and they could even push out scents of mint or spearmint, scents that have scientifically been proven to wake up a person, to help them kind of get to that next rest stop, get to that next exit for a hotel. And this is technology that are in vehicles today. So the technology is there to help track kind of the movement of bodies as well, using gesture control to control one's infotainment system has also been touted at automotive shows and conferences. And this gesture control can be easily utilized to help track movements with mobile phones, or a use of a device and head being brought down below the line of sight to the road. And these technologies can help drivers be more alert, whether it's a tone, a vibrating seat, a vibrating steering wheel, to essentially alert the driver of, hey, you are doing something that can cause serious injury or could cause a fatality, a crash, an accident. Please pay attention to the road. And this is ultimately where we want to be. There's technology in vehicles that already kind of help distracted driving by adjusting the vehicle itself, not so much alerting the driver in so much a manner that it's directed to the driver, but there are lane keeping software that allows the vehicle to identify the lanes between a road and different lanes, the dotted lines. And as you cross over or get too close, steering wheel shake, a beep will come on. It will correct itself. There's park assist that helps you park your vehicle kind of in an automated sense, where you control the gas and the pedal to help alleviate the need for drivers to either get flustered or find themselves in a position where it's less than optimal parking. And they try and force their vehicle in there, or the vehicle is not fully engaged in the parking, and it causes vehicles to hit a car that's outside of a parking area. Even vehicles that aren't paying attention, or drivers who aren't paying attention driving, and a vehicle stops. You have a vehicle that's stopped and a car comes up behind it. There's software in place that essentially has a radar that bounces back and forth between the vehicle and the vehicle that stopped in front. And this radar essentially judges the speed. And when you get into a certain area where the human body is unable to act, or it looks like the human behind the wheel isn't acting, it will engage this kind of brake assist, this emergency braking, and stop the vehicle before it hits the car in front. And this helps alleviate scenarios where you have unattended drivers essentially causing casualties or causing accidents, where a police authority can't really enforce those laws. Now, in conclusion here, the future for the in-vehicle technology in our cars today is limitless. We've adapted apps to work through vehicles. We've adapted our voice to work with the phone's voice recognition software. And we've essentially created autonomous vehicles, as well as helping vehicles stay in the lane with the human, still in control, but essentially being a guide for those distractive moments to kind of correct themselves. And it's important that as we create this technology, that we continue to keep in mind the safety and what the purpose it is formed, and the purpose it has been created, which is to bring safety to vehicle owners and those on the road by understanding first and foremost that people are going to use the technology they do in everyday life in their vehicle. That is not a place that is technology free. And we have to make sure that we understand that and ensure that that use of that technology is done in a regulated, safe manner and has benefits to both the driver and those they share the road with. Thank you.